What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on my terrific channel. I'm trying out new words here, okay? You guys keep telling me you're tired of hearing terrible. I don't know, I went with terrific, I don't know. Today, guys, we are going to be looking at facts that are... what are they? Today, guys, we're going to be taking a look at everyday facts that will blow your mind. Today, your body is almost completely composed of different atoms than it was a year ago. Oh my gosh. Actually, I did not know that one. That one's actually kind of scary, dude. So I'm made out of completely different ingredients than I was a year ago. Holy heck. That means I could be like made up of like several different people, millions of different people. That is so crazy to think about. Holy heck. Like, yeah, I kind of understand because, you know, the way atoms work, constantly shifting and moving throughout the universe. That's scary to think, though. That's crazy. Okay, well, I think we're off to a great start, guys. We're only on number 1 and my mind's already blown. You were once the youngest person alive. Wait, what are they talking about? What do you mean I was the youngest? Oh, okay. Yes, I was. Yes, in fact, I was. As this fact, yeah, it's already a fact. I'm an idiot. I was once the youngest person alive, and so were you guys, because as soon as you were created, there had to be a time when you were born first, right? Before anyone else, and then, you know, a millisecond, whatever, after someone else was born, then someone else, and someone else. So, at one point, you were the youngest person alive. I mean, so was I. So you're not special. The Great Pyramids were older to Cleopatra than Cleopatra is to us. And it's got a little description here. People tend to think Cleopatra and the Pyramids of Giza as products of the same era, but the Great Pyramid was completed around 2550 BCE, more than 2,500 years before Cleopatra died.
Goodbye. Oh no!
Damn, dude, I always thought Cleopatra was hella old, but the pyramids of Giza, dude, they're grandpaing her. Do you guys ever wonder, like, who built the pyramids, you know, the ancient pyramids of Giza? Because, I mean, if you think about it, like, how did they get those huge stones all together, all the way to the tippy top? I mean, it's crazy, okay? I'm not saying aliens exist. I'm just saying, you know, back then, thousands and thousands of years ago, they knew how to build. There are more atoms in a single glass of water than there are glasses of water in every ocean on Earth. Wait, what? Is this in English? More atoms in a single glass of water than there are glasses in every ocean on Earth. That's not really too surprising because how many like actual glasses, cup glasses, are there just sitting around in the ocean? Even just the tip of your finger, even the tip of a pen, dude. They're made out of millions or billions, trillions of atoms. So yeah, this one, not surprising. I'm not saying I knew it, but I mean, I'm not surprised. You shouldn't be either. There are more possible versions of a shuffled standard deck of cards than there are atoms on Earth. Dude, what's with all the atoms facts, dude? This is driving me crazy. Okay, so let me read that again. There are more versions of a shuffled deck of cards than there are atoms on Earth? That's crazy to think, dude. There's only 52 cards in a standard deck, but there's more variations than there are atoms on Earth. So you're telling me there's trillions and quintillions of variations that you can shuffle a deck of cards with 52 in them? Yeah, my mind's blown. Everything in the universe is either a potato or not a potato. It's strange to say it, but it's true. You know, I mean, with that being said, everything in the universe is either Terry or not Terry. Who came up with this? This one's dumb. The person closest to your right is the person farthest to your left. Wait, how does that work? The person closest on your right is the person farthest to your left? Well, how does that make sense? What if the person on my right is right here, then there's another dude just standing over there? Aren't they farther away to my left? Oh wait, hang on, it has a little description. If you only consider the surface of the globe, this is technically correct. The person on your right is the furthest from you on your left if you go all the way around the globe. Okay, now it makes sense. You see, I caught that, okay? It's not that smart. They have their little tricks, okay. Barack Obama has won more Grammy Awards than Katy Perry? What? Are you kidding me? Come on. There's no way Obama won more Grammys than our girl Katy. How is that even possible? Dude, she's Katy Perry. President Obama has won 2 Grammy wins in the spoken word category for his memoirs, which Katy Perry has many nominations and 0 wins. Okay, you know, the part that blows my mind is the fact that there's a spoken word category for the Grammys. I did not know that. That's awesome. Okay, then I guess kudos to you, Mr. Ex-President. I did not know that. Katy Perry, get him next time. Someone who studies atoms is just a bunch of atoms trying to understand itself. Dude, again with the atoms. Okay, this one I think I understand. So if you're someone who studies atoms and you're made out of atoms, you're really just studying yourself. Is this trying to be funny? It's not funny, okay? Stop laughing at these guys. If you're laughing...
Stop it. Get some help.
The term Mad Hatter may come from the fact that hat making used to involve mercury, which made hatters exhibit strange symptoms. Oh, so this is the guy from Alice in Wonderland, the frickin' weird guy. So that's why they call him the Mad Hatter, because he's weird, and people who used to make hats used to use mercury, I guess, and mercury, as we all know, it's a proven fact. Mercury's not good for your health, so yeah, it's no wonder he was bonkers. If bees were paid minimum wage for their labor, a jar of honey would cost $182,000. Dude, how many bees are working to make one jar of honey, okay? I think we gotta lay a couple off. Oxford University is older than the Aztec Empire and the printing press. That I did not know, nor did I expect. Aren't the Aztec ruins like thousands and thousands of years old? How old is Oxford? Alright, it says here, Oxford University began teaching students all the way back in 1096, whereas the Aztec Empire began at least 100 years later. And as far as the printing press, it was invented by Johannes Gutenberg in 1439, so the first 350 years of Oxford students were learning off of handwritten books. Dang, dude, no wonder Oxford is considered like one of the top-notch schools in the world, dude. I mean, handwritten books? I can't even read my own handwriting sometimes. If you think about it, the brain named itself. Okay, I think I got it. So because everybody has a brain, and we as people had to come up with a name for the brain, our brains came up with the name for brains. If you have a brain, you'll understand. Unless you're a potato. We never actually touch anything. Because of the structure and composition of atoms, the laws of quantum physics, and the fact that electrons have a negative charge, the electrons in our bodies never actually touch other electrons. They just get very, 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 very close. Dude. Come on, this can't be true, okay? I got my phone, I'm touching my phone right now, okay? I got my beard, I'm touching my beard right now. See? I definitely touched myself there, okay? That hurt. There's no way I didn't hit myself. There's no way my finger did not touch my face just now. Dude, like, I think I'm losing my mind reading these facts. During your lifetime, you will produce enough saliva to fill 2 swimming pools. What? Dude, oh. That's awesome. Disgusting, but awesome. Okay, so a normal person in their lifetime can fill up 2 swimming pools with all the saliva, all the spit that they produce from their mouth. Dude, imagine if you're one of those people that, you know, like has excess spit in their mouth and is always spitting on you when they talk. That's gonna be a deep pool right there, I'm just saying. Okay guys, that'll about do it for this video. Those were some amazing everyday facts that are supposed to blow your mind. I mean, some of them were impressive, guys, but I don't think any of them actually blew my mind. I mean, now that I think about it, I actually knew all of these. You know, I think I learned them in kindergarten. I just forgot about them until now. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think about some of these. Let me know down below in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more videos like this. And also, please don't mind my beard, okay? It's temporary and it's gonna go away soon. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Good night.